Let's move on now, because for everything gold and AI, and for how insights on how the gold markets are trading, what role AI is playing in financial markets, DHF Capital's Chief Executive Bas Kooijman joins me now. Bas, great to see you. Let's talk about how you see gold prices moving, considering what we're seeing currently with monetary policy.
Yeah, thank you for having me on again. I think it's extremely interesting to follow the gold market the last week. We dropped 49.5 points since the beginning of the week. Last week's Fed policy was an interesting one. And yeah, we saw that the Fed kept their rate stable, probably shared with us that there's maybe one more rate hike coming up. And for the rest of the week, we only saw the gold and for example, euro dollar fall. A big question is, how far will it go? We broke the 1900 level yesterday. We get that question a lot. We are also on the technical trading side looking at the current downtrend, and we always say it's a downtrend till proven otherwise. So till it's an uptrend, we are currently seeing the market move aggressively down.
It's so interesting, particularly when you've got all this uncertainty, that people still do go back to what has been a safe haven for thousands of years, essentially. Are you still seeing that in the gold market, that, you know, this is where you flock?
Yeah, basically it stays that safe haven because of its limited supply and indeed the history for over years. Basically, almost year to year, gold is still moving up in value. Because of that, it's a good hedge against the inflation. It's still a good part of someone's portfolio. In our opinion, for clients, we always make sure that they have something like 5 to 10% of their individual portfolios in physical gold. And I must say that the physical gold price is a lot less hectic than the, of course, CFD prices that we see online.
Okay, I wanted to also get to the thoughts that you have here as to how AI is changing the financial services industry. A lot of adoption here, but a lot of concern as well about AI. What are you seeing?
Yeah, it's a hot topic for a couple of months now. It kind of broke through with the ChatGPT run in what we say the retail space. A lot of people got to use to what's the new AI options. Hedge funds have been trading algorithmically for a very long time. We also use algorithms to do our trading, our short-term trading, for example, already for over 8 years. I see that there's a lot of buzz around it. I'm here in Dubai at this moment for the FX Expo, and it had a record number of visitors, mostly about 8 to 10,000 people this year, 17,000. It's traders, it's technology providers, it's people who are looking into, if I miss the AI move, I might not be as good as a trader as the people who do use the new tools and technology. And if I keep trading only in a manual level, yeah, I might not be able to keep up.
It's really interesting that I was speaking to you and Michelle earlier from AWS about AI on this show, because I've actually just come back from a panel on AI, and one of the questions that was asked, that I'm sure you get asked a lot too, is AI going to take over our jobs? And one of the panelists that I was at this lunch said, look, what you want AI to do is take over those menial tasks, so you still earn the income, but they, or AI I should say, does those things that you don't want to be staying back in the office to do. So is that your view on it, or should we be worried here? What's your take?
I think the only people who can maybe worry is the people who don't adopt it or fight it in a very strong way. I personally really believe in the combination of machine and human. For trading, for example, we are asset managers. We have been entrusted with client funds, but they entrusted us, not AI, computer or robot. So I really believe that it's the combination of people who are using AI for the right reasons. Analysts are using it in a very active way, and you get an advantage. You get that edge that we are all looking for. By adding speed and indeed adding daily job tasks towards a quicker, maybe partly automated solution. For long-term trades, we really see it as a tool. It doesn't do any automated trading. There's time when you look into what kind of positions you want to enter. But it's really nice if you come into the office at 9 a.m. and there's already an AI-generated report with the top 10 stocks to look into today. So that combination is something that I really believe indeed can enhance a lot of people's jobs to do more. And it's maybe more the firms who are looking at or incorporating it a lot or not that much, that they are going to have a very big different edge in the market.